Good morning. It is Tremendous Thursday here on the Daily Echo. I have my prop here. As you can see, I've got my bamboo tree, and I want to talk a little bit about the Chinese bamboo tree. It's a great story that I heard many years ago, and if you haven't heard the story, it's really a great analogy in life. And the first time I heard it, it was actually an analogy as a parent and as we raise our children, and how we need to be patient and we need to continue to do the same things consistently every day. And the same thing applies to our businesses and our personal development, our spiritual development, our physical development. But the bamboo, or the Chinese bamboo tree, when you plant that seed in the ground, you have to water it and you have to nourish it. And for 4 years, you see nothing. In fact, the only thing you really see is a small bulb that's beginning to shoot forward. And I think 4 years is a long time. And if we saw nothing growing, we would get a little bit frustrated. But what we don't see is what's happening below the ground with the Chinese bamboo tree. It's growing this intrinsic root structure that's becoming massive, and it's growing all over the place. So in the 5th year, the Chinese bamboo tree will grow 80 feet. All of the growth that occurred in that time was made possible because of the root structure that took place the first 4 years. And so if you neglect watering it, if you neglect giving it sunlight, and if you neglect taking care of that tree for the first 4 years, you're never going to see that 80-foot growth. And we talk about visualizing things, and we talk about what I call avoid fantasy thinking. It's when we sit in our room and we fantasize about living in that $1 million house or the Ferrari, and we don't lay the plans to actually accomplish it. That would sort of be similar to wanting our tree to all grow tomorrow or the next day. Big dreams require big root systems. Great families to develop require a great root system. If you want to have tremendous children and you really want to have a great family life, you've got to do those little things every day to develop the roots, so that when that growth does occur, it can be sustained by the root structure. The same in our business and our personal development and our physical development. We have to lay the groundwork. What happens if an athlete goes out and wants to try to lift too much weight in a short period of time? I've had injuries myself and I've tried to overdo it. You have to lay the foundation. The tendon has to get strong enough so that the muscle can handle, handle the strength of the muscle. We've seen athletes that'll snap tendons because the muscle got stronger at a higher rate than the tendon did. So in all of life, it's this whole life is an echo. You get back what you put out there. But it's vital that we understand this story of the Chinese bamboo tree in every aspect of our life. So don't get frustrated. If you're doing what you need to be doing, if you're watering that hypothetical bamboo tree, if you're giving it sunlight, if you're doing those little things, the growth will happen because you're establishing that root system. So don't get frustrated. Continue to do those great things in all areas of your life. Have a tremendous Thursday. We will be talking to you again tomorrow on Fantastic Friday. Thanks.
This is gonna be the best